Good morning, leaders. I hope you are all doing amazing. And congratulations for everyone for waking up. I know it's early in the morning. Okay, today we're just going to talk about few things that few ways in which we can use to find our customers in network marketing. Most of the times when we just get started with the business, most new people, the biggest question they ask is, where am I going to find customers who are going to even buy the products? Yeah, so I just wanted to also share ways in which you can find customers. I haven't really put everything in details. This is just more like trying to list out ways that you can find customers. I pray that one day we will have another session where at least we can look at each individual method and break it down to its last go and see how we can uh, make it possible. Okay, so the first thing that we usually going to look at is your network, the people around you. And that's most of the times when you're just starting the business, um, we advise to use that trial message, which usually you send to friends, classmates, neighbors, or people that you know. Yeah, or others, they use the who do you know list. Yeah. Who do you know list a list that doesn't finish? You can use even a memory jogger to get more people from the who do you know list. That is your personal network. This is like the first line of people that are actually going to either support you, others might not, but it's the first people there where you get your uh, customers in network marketing. Yeah. So that's where you start from. You can try to reach out using a very soft approach of where you share the benefits without pushing them to buy your products. Remember, these are the same people that are actually more likely to even become business partners in the future. So if you share them in a way where you feel like they feel pressured, it will be very difficult for you to even share the business opportunity with them because they'll start worrying about is that how also I'm going to be pressuring other people to buy the products. Yeah, so these are the people that you need to be soft. Yeah, you need to be soft in making sure that uh, you follow it, you follow up on them in a more professional way. Yes. Yeah, then you go to church members, all the people, you have to put them on that who do you know list. It's very, very, very much important. Yeah. Make yourself at least a list of 100 people. Yeah, even if you've been in the business for some time, this list of the people you know, you can't finish it. You can ask friends, neighbors, you know, father's friends, uncle's friends. Who do I know? Who stays in my friend's uh, area? All those are your personal network. Yeah. Then another thing is it's social media. Yeah, social media. Finding customers social media makes it very easy for everyone. Even if even if you were born alone, you've been anywhere, you haven't been in places where there are a lot of people. Definitely, once you go on social media, you get to connect with people. You can use LinkedIn, you can use WhatsApp and Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Facebook and TikTok being the most common, depending on your target, which customers are you looking for. Yeah. So on social media, it's very much important you understand that you need to be share valuable content. If it means you share product tips, testimonials, your daily routine, if you're using the products, what do? You wake up in the morning, you use your Forever Bright, if it, then you talk about also other things. If you take your supplements, you share your daily routine. That way, it will help you build the confidence, but also it will help people see that you believe in the products. Also, let's say if you're just starting the business, maybe you don't even have a lot of probably, I'm assuming you're just starting a business and you don't have a lot of money, of course, but you have the knowledge. That's where now you can focus on health education. You know, people needs instead of just selling the products, pushing them to buy, you can focus on helping them educated. If enough people gets educated about the products and service you are offering, sooner or later people they will start buying. Yeah, the key is to be consistent, not salesy. You need to be consistent when it comes to posting. Yeah, especially if you're just new, it's very much important that you post at least more than 3 times a day. Yeah, this is make sure that you win algorithm on your side. Yeah, because when it comes to social media, you're not just winning people, you're also winning the algorithm. You need to make sure that it likes you. Because if it doesn't, if it's working against you, people will not be able to see your content at all. Yeah, so you need to know what is working, what, and also make sure that you stay on top. Okay. Also, it's very much important that you use your WhatsApp broadcast list. The other funny thing about WhatsApp broadcast list is you're the only people who will be able to see your message are the people that have saved your contact. So the easiest way to know people who have saved your contact is to go on your status. You upload the status. If they've saved your number, they'll be able to see your status. Then go and make a broadcast list from that. Yeah. Though most people, let's say old people, they don't really pay much attention when it comes to statuses. So if you can just make sure that they've saved your number and uh, you have saved their number too. Yeah. This way, on what you do on your broadcast list, you just create um there's people who are agreed to receive updates. Let's say maybe you've been communicating with a lot of people and you've told them at the end of the conversation, you ask them if you've been able to, if they'll be free. I mean, if they'll allow you to stay in touch. Yes. So this is now where you start sending your weekly updates if there is a promotion, if there is a personal promotion, if there is product education that you want to focus on, sharing new products. This is where you do it. Also tips and reminders. Yeah. This broadcast list, if people have saved your number, it works really well. Before WhatsApp got smart, the time I started the business, there is an app I used to use called Bulk Sender. It's an app that can help you send messages more than even 1,000 without you being even there. You can be sleeping, you send a message, and it will be sending one by one without you being there. But now WhatsApp looks like they've been smart lately. So if you use it, they are going to block you as if you are spamming the people. So they are going to block your WhatsApp, yeah, temporarily, and it doesn't look good. Yeah. So it's very much important that you use broadcast lists. in a very smart way. Yeah. Remember, the more people get educated, then the easier it will be for them to buy. Our main goal as entrepreneurs is the education and understanding. If people get educated, probably they will make good choices. Then another method is to offer product trials. Samples build the trust. Usually, you can also tell them this is, you are just buying this once. If you don't like it, you will never buy. You don't have to buy it again. But if you like it, I'll be your supplier, and you'll be able to buy the products from me. For example, you give them, okay, for now, I just want you to buy one aloe vera gel. If you don't feel, if it doesn't taste good, or if it's not good, you feel like it's not the right one, then definitely you don't have to buy it again. Yeah. So give them small, small personal care products. This way, this one helps, especially the small products like tooth gel, some skincare. Everyone will be loves taking care of the skin consistently in their mouth, the deodorants. So the key here is to make sure that you have at least enough people. Because if you can sell, let me say, 130 tooth gel in a month, let's say you create repeat customers. Let's say you have 130 minimum of customers buying tooth gel every month. That's 4cc already, and you've already taken care of that. Let's say even if it's a soap, if you can sell 150 avocado soap, then you've already taken care of your 4cc already. And 4cc means money. Okay, so you can offer product trials. Usually my team, we use a trial message where we construct a message for a new person, and then that person shares to every person in their inbox. Yeah, as a product trial. Okay. Then another important method is you can host a mini demonstration. Yeah, this can be online, at church, at school, at event. Yeah, you just go and show them on how the aloe vera works or how absorbent C does. Yeah, so this is where mostly people in forever use iodine, and they do the thing in the mixing and see how clear it becomes as an example of detox. And you can do that at events, at school, at church, even at home. When you invite people, they come for a product launch, you can definitely do that. Yeah. The thing is you just need to make it simple and fun. Something people can relate to. Yeah. Then another important thing that you can do now is ask for referrals. I know this is most people ignore this, but people love helping people. If you can ask, trust me, they can offer. And lately, I've been trying to use this method more often, and it's been working so well. Yeah. If you know someone who needs help with his skin, energy, digestion, or can you please let me know? Would you like, let's say, mostly the best time to ask for a referral from a client is when they tell you thank you. If you deliver the products, before they even use it and see the results, they'll tell you thank you so much. That's the best time to ask for a referral, you know. Yeah, or when they've used the products and they have got good results. On that one, they don't even hesitate because they believe in the products already. Yeah, but you're not expecting, you're not expecting to get a referral after. You never know if it will really work. Yes, we might have the confidence the product's quality is good, but we don't know how their body are going to respond. We are different. So the best time for me It's when the customer just say, thank you so much, I've received the product. That is the best time to ask for a referral. Then you can just make it as simple as possible. Yeah, you can tell that, you know what, I'm aware we currently also have other products like, men have difficulty going when it comes to bedroom issues. Yeah, between 10 of them, at least one will have one. At least we also have weight management. Do you have any friends, family, colleagues that you know might be interested? All you have to do is share their numbers and I'll try my best to be more professional so that I can share with them the products in a more respectful way without bothering them. No worries if they say no. All I'm trying to do is just share what I know is best for them. It's as simple as that. And the person will share the number and then you proceed and do the rest, the talking. Okay. Then another important thing is you need to create educational content. Teach people, on your status, instead of just posting a bottle of aloe vera gel and a list of things that it does, try to create something different. Something that will help them understand how does the body get toxins anyway in the first place. Because if they understand how the body consumes toxins, it will be very easy for them to go and tell you to buy the aloe vera gel because they understand how they are getting toxins. You can give an example of hair pollution, every time cars are moving, I know not the cars around now are not electric. They all use diesel and petrol, and all that gas goes around the community, and it affects on how our body works. Radiation from the sun, chemicals from the food we drink, preservatives from animal products that we consume and cook, hormones that people are using. Help those people understand that all those things are toxins that are affecting the body. If they get educated, and then after that, maybe one slide you talk about education, then the next one you provide a solution. That way it works. Always solution problem oriented method of content creation. It works. Yeah. Before you talk about the solution, yeah, you talk about the problem. It's much easier. People buy from those who educate. It's very, very important. Yeah. Another method of finding customers is attending community events. This is very important for someone who is building a network marketing. It's very important for someone who's building a network marketing business. Show up where people are. You need to be, because we are this is the people's business, so you need to be there and connect with new people. Youth meetings, fitness clubs, markets, you know, and also as you are going for all these events, don't forget to carry your catalog with you. It could be in your phone, it could be in your handbag, anywhere, or even a QR code. This time around, we are living in a digital world. You can go and print out your WhatsApp QR code and put it on your business card. So as you are giving out you are talking to someone, you can give them your card and they can easily scan your QR code at the back, or just use a number. But a QR code sounds more fancy considering the digital world where we are currently. Yeah. Also, it's very important that you share real testimonials from people, especially when you're just getting started with a business. It's not easy to start to get like let me say getting these real testimonials from clients. Yeah, but there are a lot of people, FBOs, people in business that are already testifying about the products. I've seen even including fertility, fibroids, um, BP, sugar. We've got all these people that had an opportunity to use the product, and we can use those people as testimonials. People don't care who used the products, they only care about the products working. So it's very much important that you maximize using testimonials. Use voice notes. They sound more personal whenever you're talking to clients especially on WhatsApp. Even on Facebook, it allows using voice messages, including Instagram, even TikTok. Yeah, almost all platforms, at least those I know of. Yeah, use before and after. Non-graphic, don't over-edit them. All you have to do now is just use them as real as they are so that people can be more related. I mean, they can relate to it instead of always just sharing the people that were looking nice, wearing nice clothes, gym workouts, also share those people that have been just, looking ordinary, maybe in the village. Those people, they gain more confidence. People will gain more confidence from those because they believe they are real people. Yeah, and they are not trying to manipulate you. Yes, I mean, you're not trying to manipulate them. Yeah, stories build the trust. Yeah, like I think I mentioned about the three S's. You share the story, then you share the science, then you share the solution, which is the products. Yeah, that way it works well whenever you're trying to use uh, testimony as a way of finding customers. Yeah, another last important thing that you need to do now is follow up professionally. You know, most sales happen at least on average between 3 or 7 follow-ups. It's very, very unlikely that someone you sell to a person or to a stranger just by talking to them twice. Yeah, the best you can go is 3 times. Yeah, and the funny thing is, most people don't want to follow up because they are actually afraid of being pushy. They said no, the client is going to feel like you are pushing them. No, you're just being a person who cares about them. Yeah, this is not just follow up. It's supposed to be follow ups. It's not one. Yeah, so you need to be kind and respectful and never pressure anyone. The best way to do to make sure that you follow up consistently is by making sure that whenever you are whenever you're having in contact with them, you leave them with we don't go without creating another follow-up date. Yeah, it's very, very important. So whenever you are ending a conversation with your client, end it by creating another exposure, another day to talk to them. Yeah. If they tell you, no, I'll get back to you, you can just, okay, that's totally fine. So is it possible I can try to give you an update whenever there is one, when, or if there is any promotion or any price changes? Is it okay? I can try to inform you, give you an update. If they tell you yes, then you have where to start from. Most people don't follow up because they didn't create an environment that makes it easy for them to do a follow up. They don't want to go and pressure them. But if you had created it in the first place, the time you ended the conversation, it was easier. Yeah. Maybe they told you, no, I want to go and consult my spouse. Then you tell them, okay, so I'm going to send you a document. And is it possible I can come and is it possible I can follow up? I mean, not really tell them follow up, just tell them, is it possible I can try to check on you on that date range to just confirm if you've talked to your spouse and you shared this document I've sent you? They'll say yes. That's totally fine. Yeah, whenever you, again, when you call, they didn't, always just repeat the process and making sure that you create another time to talk to them. It's very important. The more exposure they see it, uh, the easier it will be for them to buy the products. Yeah, it's very, very much important that um, you understand the art of following up. It's where most of us made a lot of mistakes following up. We've lost clients from bad follow-up method. Yeah. So it's very, very much important. Yeah, so this is what I just sort of sharing up with you. Probably someday we can now focus at least on one, if it's social media, especially using social media ads. I was thinking of sharing that, but I was like, no, let me do this first. Okay. Um, I don't know if you have any questions, leaders. Please feel free. Just